Well, I had an interesting scare yesterday. I wound up in the hospital. I'll leave an explanation in the description. But anyway, when I was there, I saw a piece of equipment that kind of juggled my brain, thinking about stabilization like on a microphone, a shock mount. And a while ago, we had built a little shock mount similar to this with the same principle with rubber bands for the drone. And it was so inexpensive. It was like $20 to make. It took the jello out. I mean, they fly perfect. It's an absolute inexpensive cure. Done deal. So since I'm like on bed rest and I'm not allowed to move around much, I went into the shop and just pittered around with a little bit of wood. And my carpentry skills are the far worst. But anyway, I built something so that we could, see the same principle of a shock mount that they use on a microphone or that we applied on the drone just by putting rubber bands around a wooden box. And then I just used some Velcro on the bottom of the camera like I always do, put some carpet there and stapled it down in a little hot glue. And we played around with it. We didn't actually run the truck with it on there, but you get the idea. But when we read it around the shop, this is just Louie and Brett, so they didn't take any real great care to be a cinematographer. I can't go running around and do all this stuff right now. But it gives you a really good idea of the stabilization. I mean, those footfalls, when the person is walking, really are undetectable. I think it's just a matter of it drifting, swinging, and swaying, which could be easily cured with a pendulum, some type of a pivot like a velocity joint that goes to the handle prior to. But I mean, you can run with these. Look at this. That is pretty damn stable considering if you had wood laying around, some screws and some rubber bands. I mean, you'd be into this, on a stick or whatever. You'd be into this for like less than $10. So to me, it's a pretty interesting, easy piece of equipment.